Hi yogis, welcome to your 75-minute chakra balancing yin yoga. So to get started, you'll want maybe 2 blocks and also a bolster or a pillow. There are some poses that we're gonna fall deeply into, so you'll want to be supported with something soft. You could even roll up a blanket as well, and I'll offer some tips to utilize the blocks for additional support. So I'll let you grab those and then we'll get started. Just starting in any comfortable seated space, we're going to start with a round of Nadi Shodhana breath. I love this breath at the beginning of a yin practice because it's very soothing, it's very calming, it aligns your energy centers through your Ida and Pingala, all up your Sushumna. So to get started, ground down, root in. You can even keep your eyes closed in this space, just trust your intuition. With your right hand, you'll bring your first and middle finger at your third eye space, just gently pressing in. You'll take your ring finger and you'll close off your left nostril. And when you inhale, you'll inhale deeply through your right nostril. Hold. Exhale out through the right nostril. Take your thumb and close off your right nostril. Inhale in through the left. Exhale out through the left. Closing off your left, inhale through the right. Exhale through the right. Inhale through the left. Exhale through the left. Inhale through the right. Exhale through the right. Inhale left. Exhale left. 5 more of these, yogis, at your own pace. And when you finish, we'll meet with our palms on our knees, palms facing up to receive energy. Just taking a moment to let that breath work settle into your body. Maybe you keep your eyes closed for a few moments, tuning in, softening in spaces that are holding on to any tension, and letting go of any distractions that you may have, and knowing that this next hour or so is solely for you We'll begin by tapping into our root chakra, Muladhara chakra, by bringing the soles of our feet together into butterfly pose. Maybe you wiggle back and forth to really root down through both sits bones. You can take your hands to the tops of your feet and almost maybe open up your feet like pages of a book. And it doesn't really matter how far forward or close your heels are, but you want to be in a comfortable space where as you forward fold, your forehead can fall gently to your feet. You can utilize props, blocks on either side of your knees. You can even sit on a bolster if you have any problems with sciatica. But find a place where you can comfortably meet your edge as you forward fold and round through your spine, energetically drawing your forehead to your feet. Another option as well would be to utilize the blocks on top of your feet so that you can relax deeper into this space. But in yin, you'll find the first few moments of a pose to meet and greet your edge. And then once you arrive, you'll find stillness. Noticing any thoughts that may arise and let them float away like clouds. Observing your breath is deep, low, and slow. And then start to bring your attention to your root. And imagine the color red. Maybe it's the color of red, like dark, deep red clay dirt. Maybe you imagine roots growing from your tailbone all the way into the earth. And your root chakra is your sense of security, stability, and groundedness. And in this space, find peace and stillness. And knowing that the only thing that is moving is your breath. As you fall deeper and deeper into this space of comfort and abundance. Soften through your shoulders. Release any tension in the jaw. using your breath as a guide. And know that anytime in these yin spaces, if you feel that you've gone too far, you can always come back and realign and then fall deeper into the space, allowing grace and peace in your body. Resisting any urge to move quickly out of this space and knowing that you are safe, connecting to your root. And if these words speak to you, you can say them silently back to yourself. I am safe. I am enough. I have everything that I need. I have abundance. And then wherever you are, start to gently and slowly bring your crown of the head up to the sky, walking your hands back to meet your body. And keep soft in the hips and in the knees and in the feet, and bring your hands to the outer edges of your knees to gently bring your knees back to midline. Coming out of these poses is just as important as the time spent in. Take your fingertips and tent them on either side of your hips. Let your weight fall back and allow your knees to gently rock side to side. Releasing any tension, working out any kinks. And then starting to move through the tabletop just as a transition into swan. Bring your right knee up to your right wrist, your right foot as close to perpendicular as you can to the top of the mat. I like to inch my foot back towards the back of the mat to press my left hip forward and right hip back. before settling into full swan. You can always utilize any of your props here. You can place the bolster behind your right hip. You can bring blocks to your forearms if this is enough for you. Or you can come all the way to the earth. Creating a pillow with your palms, winging out your elbows to the side. If available, maybe you forward fold all the way to the earth. If this is too much, yogis, you can always stay here. Wherever you are, find stillness. Soften through the psoas and the left. Let your belly be supple. Release any tension in the shoulders and the neck. And bring your attention to this space between your navel and your root, right in front of your sacrum, your sacral chakra, Svadhisthana. This is the space where we flow and create and feel. And imagine the color of orange. When I'm working with my sacral chakra, I like to imagine a beautiful orange sunset with waves crashing around. And imagine the sun as it's starting to wane over the horizon. And the sound of the waves and the smell of the salty air. And so water is connected to our sacral chakra. Is our emotional body. How we react, not just emotionally, but maybe in life in general, how we react to even being in this pose. Are you reacting with fight or flight? Or are you reacting with grace and love and calm? And start to gently and slowly press yourself up to the top of this pose. To come out, curling your left toes under, not tensing in the right, just kind of shifting your right leg back through table, moving any props to find swan on the left side, bringing your left knee up to your left wrist, left shin working its way to being perpendicular to the top of the mat. You may notice one hip tighter than the other, and that's okay. Again, utilizing any props to meet and greet your edge. And then when you arrive, finding stillness, coming back to that Svadhisthana, sacral chakra. And maybe the sun has almost completely dissolved over the ocean, shooting out orange hues in the sky against a deep blue ocean. And if you have any thoughts or emotions, allow them to wash away with those waves crashing around. And if these mantras resonate with you, you can say them to yourself. I have healthy boundaries. I let inner storms arise and flow. I love and enjoy my body without judgment. And start to slowly press yourself up to the top. Almost like to give myself a little bit of a cow back to open through my heart first. Curl your right toes under to lift your hips up through tabletop. And if you need to make any organic movements, sway side to side, maybe some gentle barrel rolls, maybe send your hips back to your heels for just a moment to create a little movement, especially after working through the sacral chakra. I invite you to do that now. And find your way into deer pose with your right leg bent in front of you. Looks like you're creating a 90-degree angle here with your right leg. Then you'll create a 90-degree angle as well with your left leg. Both feet are flexed. Your left hip may not come to the earth, and that's okay. If you have a bolster, I like to place both of my blocks beside each other. If you need a little more height, you can place them on top of each other and place your bolster to the side. You'll root down through the sits bones, gentle twist to the right, and twist over your support. So whether that be high or low, and allow yourself to fall deeply into the posture. If this is too much and twisting your head to the right, if that is too much, you're always welcome to forward fold through the center of your body. Maybe the bolster is here over your leg. This is enough. So take the next few moments to find your space. And then settle in. Bringing your attention to the space around your navel. Imagining the color yellow. This is your Manipura chakra, solar plexus. This is our space of courage, confidence. This is our core. This is our fire inside. This is the space of our inner power. I like to imagine fire. So, did you imagine a candle or a huge flame, bonfire burning wild? This is where we can transform our lives. Space of purposeful action. So if you have twisted to the side, start to unfurl, unwind, bringing yourself back up through center. If you forward folded through the top, come back up the way you went down. And allow your knees to go up to the sky. And give yourself just a little windshield wiper here. Setting up for a deer on the other side. You can place your blocks to the side, left knee, left shin, 90-degree angle, flex through your left foot, flex through the right foot, creating a 90-degree angle to the side. And whatever you chose on the first side, whether that be forward folding or twisting to the side, allow yourself to choose that same space. Bringing your attention back to your navel. A beautiful fire within. Noticing your breath. Are you filling up the belly, the lungs? And using your breath as a tool to release any tension. And if these words speak to you, you can say them to yourself. I deserve happiness. I have courage and confidence. I have a fire within. And start to press yourself up, unfurl, back to midline, come up from the forward fold. Bringing your knees up to the sky and allowing your knees to fall side to side. Preparing for supported fish. You can use 2 blocks in the shape of a T and allow the blocks underneath your thoracic spine. There are 2, 3 settings on the block, so you can choose however high you want them. If you have a bolster, you could also use that too for a soft support. Avoiding the kidneys. Straightening your legs out long. Letting your toes spill to the side. Settling in, allowing your shoulder blades to open up with your heart to the sky. And then taking your focus from the fiery pranic center up into your heart space, into your heart chakra, your beautiful, loving heart, Anahata chakra. Imagine your rib cage is a bright emerald green. And as you fill up the lungs, you start to see this beautiful, shining pink diamond right in the center, and that's your beautiful heart. The space where we give, love, and accept. Allowing openness for self-love and love for others and the world. And if these words speak to you, you can repeat them to yourself. I love myself for exactly who I am. I accept myself as well as accept others for exactly who they are. I am capable of giving and receiving love. And when you're ready, allow your body to gently fall to one side or the other, coming onto your belly, removing any props or blocks. Into Sphinx pose. And allow your elbows to come underneath your shoulders, palms flat on the floor. And press your pelvis into the earth. Your feet can either be wide or close together. As you press into your large intestine meridian line and open up through your lung meridian line, can gaze forward to open up through the throat chakra, your Vishuddha chakra. Keep the back of your neck long, drawing your shoulder blades down your back. And bring your attention to your throat, your neck, and imagine the color blue. This is the space of truth and clarity and expression. This is the space of pureness, the pure you, the purest self-expression. Also a space of spiritual communication. And bring your awareness to your breath in this pose. And notice if it has changed or feels different. And notice what it may feel like if you breathe through your belly or breathe through your lungs. And play with the duality of this pose. The duality of breath and the connection to your throat chakra. And if it feels good to you, you can allow your head to gently fall, chin to chest, stretching the back of your neck, locking your throat. And if these words resonate with you, you can say them to yourself. I live with integrity and authenticity. My words are an honest reflection of what I believe. And I am able to express myself truthfully and clearly. And start to bring your palms to midline, stacking one on the other, winging through your elbows out to the side, and cascade all the way to the floor in crocodile pose. Allowing your forehead to fall to the tops of your hands. Kind of soaking up all the sensation, vibration in your body. And start to bring your palms underneath your shoulder blades. Press yourself back into child's pose. Yogi's choice on the child's pose. It can either be wide leg child's pose, or your knees can be closer together. Either way, bring your third eye into the earth. Wherever you are, allow your hips to release into your heels. You can always bring your arms along the side, palms face up if you're in traditional child's pose. Bringing your awareness to your third eye space as you gently massage it into the earth. And imagining the color purple or violet. It's a space of vision, insight, intuition. Coming back to your breath. In whatever shape that you have created, is it more shallow? Is it more deep? Where can you open up and find space? Where can you dissolve any tension? When you play with this idea as your third eye, you can start to see things more clearly. Can you see yourself as the observer? You imagine standing outside of your body, looking in. And when you tap into this beautiful third eye, Ajna chakra, you can start to trust your intuition, seeing things for exactly what they are. And if these words resonate with you, you can say them to yourself. I trust my intuition. I can see and think clearly. If your arms are by your side, start to bring them underneath your shoulders. If your arms are forward, bring them back to your body to gently press yourself up and then onto your back into Shavasana, into your crown chakra. And you have options, yogis. You can go into pentacle with your feet out wider than your mat, your arms out wide like you're a star. You can also place the blocks underneath your heels. Could even bring a bolster underneath your sacral chakra. Yogi's choice. Get comfortable. Almost imagine your body melting all the way through the earth. Heavy. Let your heels feel heavy. Let your root chakra feel heavy into the earth. And bring your awareness to the crown of your head. Your beautiful Sahasrara chakra. And imagine this beautiful 1,000-petaled lotus. It's bright, iridescent, white light, crystal clear. It's almost the brightness of 1,000,000 stars. It's so bright, it's so hard to look at it. Transcendent and luminous. This is a space of liberation. This is a space where we see ourselves more truthfully, transparently. And as you lie here in Shavasana, scan all the way from your toes to your knees. Release any tension, let them feel weightless. Soften your hips. And come to the base of your spine. And imagine a ruby red sphere of light, radiant, grounding into the earth. You are safe. Bring your awareness to your sacrum, visualizing that vibrant, beautiful orange sun over the ocean as it lowers over the horizon, casting beautiful orange light. You are creative. And bringing your awareness to your navel, that beautiful fire burning away fear, inadequacy, and any negative thoughts that you may have. Taking action from a place of strength. You are confident. And then allow your awareness to come all the way to your heart. A beautiful emerald green. And your heart is a beautiful pink diamond. Soft and peaceful. And love and beauty and goodness shines so bright. You are loved. You're bringing your awareness to your throat, to your neck space. And imagine a beautiful, brilliant blue sapphire. So that you can share thoughtful and meaningful words of wisdom. You speak clearly. And bring your awareness to your third eye. Space in between your eyebrows. Look inward. You see this beautiful violet or indigo light. And you have an abundance of mental clarity. And then you see things exactly how they are. And then your awareness to your beautiful crown. Back to that iridescent, luminescent, million-petaled lotus. To your authentic, true self. Staying in this space of peace and weightlessness. And when you're ready, start to bring awareness back to your body. Wiggle your toes, your fingertips. And keep your eyes closed. Trust your intuition. On your inhale, send your arms over your head. Fill up your lungs, deepest breath you've taken all day. And on your exhale, roll to your favorite side. Pausing for just a moment, allow your ear to fall to your bicep, curling in. And knowing that your left side is your yin, most feminine, lunar side, and your right side is your solar yang, hatha, your ha in the hatha side, more masculine. So whichever one you choose, if you need a little bit more balance and you'd like to roll to the other side, I invite you to do that now. And when you're ready, use your fingertips to press up gently into any seated space. And when you arrive, inhale your arms over your head, receiving energy, palms touch. And as you exhale, exhale your palms through your crown, your third eye, into your throat chakra, all the way to your beautiful heart. Give yourself a slight bow of gratitude. The light in me honors the light in every single one of you. Namaste, yogis. Thank you so much.